Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming.
Welcome everybody to another episode here of the Boston Red Sox franchise here on MLB The Show. As we're back here for this interleague series coming up here in today's episode. We got two series that we're going to be focused on. We got the Phillies series there in Philadelphia. It's a 3-game weekend series. And then we have a 2-game, quick little series there midweek against Atlanta. So I will let you guys know right now there is a link down below that you guys can check out game 1 of the series between us and the Phillies in game 1 of that series. You guys can check it out. There's a link, like I said, down below in the description, as well as I believe there should be a link. I could be wrong. There should be a link there for the Atlanta series as well. Game 1 of that series down below. You guys can check out as here also in the video as well. So definitely go check those out. But don't watch it now. Just wait. You'll see the score, but of the first two games of those series. But check it out. Check it out afterwards, or pause the video and check those games out, and then come back and watch the rest of this video. Either way, please check out both videos here. Of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button. If you guys enjoyed what you're seeing, also hit the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification, so you guys be notified of the series. So you see the Phillies 4.5 games back of Atlanta. So this is gonna be a very interesting episode here today, as the Phillies are gotta get wins off of us, but at the same time, we gotta try to get wins because we're trying to, of course, compete with the Blue Jays, who are just a half a game behind. And then, of course, Atlanta trying to stay, once we play them, they're going to try to stay alive by trying to get wins off of us as well. And because Philly are lurking at them. So as you take a look at the lineup here, of course, this is the lineup for the lefties here today. And, of course, Refsnyder's going to be there at second base. He will be the second batter. And, of course, we'll have Rafael Devers be the cleanup there, as we'll have Adam Duvall, who does a little bit better against lefties than Devers. So we'll put him in Devers in the fourth hole, and then Duvall in the third. And then, of course, we do have Bobby Dahlbeck, who does really excellent against lefties, but is horrible against righties. Hopefully we can change that with the training with him. And then, of course, there you see Royal Hernandez, and, of course, Colton Wong, or I should say Connor Wong here, will be in the lineup here today. So James Paxton is our starter here in this first game between the Phillies, which, like I said, you guys can check out the video down below for that particular game here. But yeah, we'll see here. Look, I'm trying to look and see my notes. But yeah, we'll see that there you see the numbers right now, at least for the American League, when it comes to the, again, of course, All-Star voting is starting up, and of course, we want to see a lot of our Red Sox guys in there because we've been playing very well. Of course, Devers definitely going to be he should be a shoe-in for third base there, as he's got the most home runs both in the American League and the National League. Right now, the National League leader is Bryce Harper, who has 13 right now for the season. Of course, we'll be facing as Bryce Harper, the right fielder there for the Phillies in this episode here today. And of course, we got one of those players that they're one of their top players that we definitely going to have to try to do our best to try to shut down and keep in close regards to. But yeah, today we're going to be focusing on Game 2 of this series here with between Ranger Suarez of the Phillies and of course Corey Kluber, who we've seen in the previous episode. We've seen him pitch that game against the Blue Jays, and he had a very successful game. So far, his last 2 games I've been pitching him with have been pretty successful. He's been pitching very well, getting deep in innings, and of course Chris Sales as well. Of course Sales, he had a real rough go. He had I think the first 2 games were no decisions, but since then he's now 4-0. And of course, look at some more of the numbers here when it comes to WAR for pitching, and of course WAR in batting. Of course, Sales tops the list there in the American League with a 2.4 in WAR, and then of course Rafael Devers the best right now with a 2.0 in batting WAR. But this should be a nice little series here. Like I said, 3-game weekend series against Phillies. And of course, this is an interleague series, so both teams will have the DHs. No more that no more only DHs in the American League. Now, we're got the DHs now finally in both leagues. Now, I always said that they should have had that. That was something they should have brought there in the early 2000s instead of recently. Since the pandemic they started doing this now. So. But then you see Carl Schwarber in the lineup, and of course Bryce Harper there batting third. Ranger Suarez, 6 games he's been in so far here this season. He's had 6 game starts, 3-1 for the season for him with a 38.2 32 and 2/3 innings of work, I should say. 38 hits, 18 runs, 18 earned runs, 4 home runs, 11 walks, and 28 strikeouts with a 4.19 ERA. And take a look at his WAR right underneath 1. He's had a little bit of issues here in his last start. I believe it was against the Astros, where he gave up 5 hits, 7 innings of work, 2 runs, and a walk, which became a no decision for him. And he would like to try to replace that here, at least in the second game there when we talk about Suarez. But first, let's look at the game here. Yeah, game 1. There you see Philly won that game, and I'll tell you, it was a good game. That's why I'm saying you guys got to go back and watch that game. We did lose the first game 10-9, but it was a really good game. Red Sox really tried their best there towards the end, but we ended up coming up short in that one. So definitely go watch it, see how we lost the game, because it was a really good game there towards the end. We were trying to do our best to come back, but you'll see. Go definitely go check it out. With 12 hits there, you would think, hey, we should have won that game. But yeah, some weird, odd stuff happened in that game. James Paxton, there you see the numbers there for him. I believe this was a CPU versus CPU game, so that's why you see Paxton in that game quite shortly there, and you'll see why. And then, of course, here's Philly's numbers there. Looks like Alex Bohm had a really great day there. 4 for 4 for him, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored there in that game. JT Romerto had 1 for 3 day. He had 3 RBIs and a run scored as well. Run as well. So really good game there for Philly. They're, like I said, they're trying their best to keep in pace with the Braves, who they know we have to play, and of course they're hoping that if we don't come out too well in this series, they're hoping that we can turn things around and, of course, devour the Braves in that 2-game little series there with them. But as you take a look at some more of the numbers as well, here. Yeah, Philly just had a game there against us, and there was not much we can do too much about that when it comes to them putting the bat to us. They did a great job there. So as you take a look here, the Corey Kluber matchup here, and there you see 6 games he's been so far here this season. He has 6 starts, 3-1 for the season with a 40.2 ERA, or 40.2 innings of work, 38 hits, 12 runs, 11 of those earned, 1 home run, 4 walks, 36 strikeouts. He has a 2.42 ERA, and his WAR is at 1.6. I believe it's in the top 10 in pitching WAR this season. But like I said, the last start that he had against Toronto was a really good start there for him. And if you guys seen the last episode there, he had a really great performance there. We're hoping that will continue on here today in this one. Matt Stram, there you see his numbers for this game here. Originally it was supposed to be Suarez, but I believe they scratched him out, and we're going to be seeing Matt Stram instead in that game. So yeah, it's a little bit of a mix up there, but there you see his WAR as well. Lefty from North Dakota. 6 years been in the league there, B potential, 81 overall. His numbers, he is starting to regress a little bit there, 8 to 31 years of age, so he's getting close to going out the door here in Major League Baseball. There you see Tapia going to be a bit worn out, so he'll be taken out of the game here today. We will replace him. I just want to show you guys the lineup here, what this lineup is looking like here, especially coming off that last game there against the Phillies there. It was a rough go for us. So here we are for game number 2, as we'll see here at Citizens Bank Park, or as they call it, the locals like to call it, the Vault. We'll here see what we can do here. There you see Rafael Devers love to turn this series around now, try to get a victory. There you see his numbers right now: 125 at bats, 31 runs, 17 home runs. Right now leads the league right now in that. And of course, 40 RBIs with a 360 ERA, or 360 batting average. So we'll see Devers, matter of fact, here with 2 out and 1 on here. We'll see what he can do here in this at bat now. Try to drive this runner home here early. Try to get some runs here early. And we've been doing that quite often here in a couple of games now late. And see that ground ball there going over the first, and that is going to be out, as one will be left stranded there. So nice effort there, but unfortunately come up short. We'll see now Turner up to bat here, batting .333 right now for the season. Hits that one off to shallow left field there. That's going to be a base hit there for the Phillies. And the Phillies lead off in the right foot here with nobody out. Brandon Marsh will be up next. He's a batter here that we got to he's been kind of quiet with his pitching, with his batting here as well. He's been kind of cold here. We got to try to see if we can keep that going. Bryce Harper will be up next, 353 in there, and you see him go for that high cheddar there, and that's going to get him to walk as he'll strike out. Kyle Schwarber will be up next. Of course, he's a former Red Sox, and of course, I miss having him in the lineup. We'll see what he can do here as that slurve gets on him, and he can't do anything with it. Nice job there from Corey, and that'll be it for the inning, as nobody's going to come across there to the plate there for the Phillies there in that inning. Top half of the second, Justin Turner will be up next. We'll see what Turner can do here as he's looking at an 0-2 count with nobody out, nobody on. Swing there. That's going to be a ground ball there to shortstop. Can he get that one over there? And they cannot make the play. And Turner will be considered safe, and we'll see how they'll score that. That'll be an E6 on the shortstop as Bobby Dahlbeck will be up next. 214 average so far this season, as he is going to see that ball is going to be wild pitch there, I guess. You could credit that one there, as Dahlbeck does not swing there, and that'll be a ball. So now Dahlbeck here getting back into the box, looking down at the pitcher here. Dahlbeck looking for something he can chew on here and do something with. Base hit will be nice. Home run will be even better as this one gets hit there. That's going to be a nice hit That's going to go over to left field. Base hit there for the Red Sox first baseman. And that'll put him on board here with nobody out. So nice job from Dahlback getting on board here. We'll see her with Christian Arroyo who'll do next. 405 right now. Right now the best average right now in the league. And that one's going to go over the head of the shortstop. Base hit. And they're going to hold up the runners there. Now having runners loaded on the base pass here for the Red Sox, as Hernandez will be up next. So Hernandez 312 right now for him for the season. We'll see what he can do, as this one's going to get hit there. That's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to come in to score, and a second run should come in around the corner there from third, and he is going to score as well, as that's going to be a RBI or 2 RBI single there for Hernandez, and the Red Sox lead this one at 2-0. Red Sox leading this one early, as we'll see 2 on, nobody out. Colton Wong will be up next. He'll get underneath this pitch here, and that'll be a fly ball, and that'll be it for him, as he'll get the first out here in the top half of the second. Red Sox going to try to see if they can keep this going here with Yoshida up next, as Yoshida, of course, looking at an 0-1 count, trying to get these advance these 2 runners now. We'll see what he can do. 0-1. Ground ball there to second. They're trying to see if they can turn 2. They get 1, but they can't turn 2. And now we have runners on the corners now here for the Red Sox, as Ref Snyder will be up next. He's 0 for 1. He's playing second base here today. And we'll see the pitch. This one's going to get hit out there. That's going to be a gapper out there to left center field. That's going to be more than a base hit here, as the lead runner is going to come around to score. And he is going to do so, as that Ref Snyder gets an RBI double there for the Red Sox. Or actually, 2 RBI double there for the Red Sox, making it now 4-0. 0-2 count here for Duvall, as Duvall here swings and misses there, and that's going to end the inning. And I think that's the way the Phillies would like to have it, as Duvall strikes out there. As we now go to the bottom half of the second, we'll see with J.D. Roberto. Of course, he had a great game there in that first game. We'll see if he can continue that here today. As we see the pitch here, that's going to be a stretch out there for Bobby, but he can't get to it. And there's going to be a base hit there for Roberto, as the Phillies lead this. Phillies get on board here now, down by 4 here in the bottom half of the second. So now we'll see what the next batter can do here. Alex Bohm up next, and we'll see his pitch, and he'll take the first pitch there. That'll be 0-1. Phillies, of course, trying to get back in this ball game here. They had the nice big win there last night, and we'll see here double play, and then we do so, as that's now 2 away. That's a nice 5-4-3 double play on the Phillies. So now we'll see Castellanos now here. We'll see what he can do. 240 average for him. That one's going to get hit there, shallow right field, and Duvall's there to make the play. And they'll have a runner on board here with 2 away for the Phillies. So the Phillies trying to keep the inning alive here, and they do so. We'll see if they can continue that here with Hall. Hall hitting just near 200, and as you see a base hit there, that's going to go to center field. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to put a runner on board here now with 2 away. So 2 runners on here as Hall gets on board. Exit velocity of 107 there from his bat. We'll see here Stott here up the bat. We'll see up the middle Arroyo trying to make the play there to first. Throws that one over there, and that's going to be it for the inning, as the Red Sox get out of that top or that bottom half, or that bottom half of that inning. 4-0 here as we go here now the top of the third with 2 out. And Bobby Dahlback here up the middle there, keeping the inning alive. That's going to be a base hit for him, as Dahlback's bat's really starting to connect here now with the ball. That's a base hit there for him, as now Arroyo will be up next. Arroyo, 1 for 1 so far here today. He hits this one out there to left field. That is not going to get caught by the left fielder, as that's going to be a nice double there for him. And oh no, what is Arroyo doing? What are you doing? You overran second. And I know for a fact there, I know I stopped at second base, but yeah, for whatever reason, he kept going there. So that's good. Hopefully that does not come back and bite us in the butt. Kyle Schwarber will be up next as he has a runner on second and with 2 out, and that's going to get past. Runner's going to come around to score. Schwarber's going to get a nice RBI single, and the Phillies are on the board here now, 4-1 here in the bottom half of the third. Base hit there for him as J.D. Romerto now up next. Let's see what he can do here on this 0-1 count. That's going to be a base hit there to left. And that's going to get infield quickly there as they keep the runners at first and second with 2 away. Red Sox got to shut the door and seal the lid here on these 2 outs. We cannot be giving up runs here. That seems like it's been the case here as of late. You'll see Refsnyder there. That is going to be caught there quickly, and that'll end the inning. So now we go down to the bottom half of the fourth. Still down by Red Sox, still up by 3. And we'll see a pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss there on Nick Castellanos there. As he now goes 1 for 2 now here today as he goes on that strikeout. We'll go now to Hall. As Hall, of course, singled back in the second. We'll see what he can do here now in the fourth. As 0-2. Swing and a miss there on that circle change. And that was out of the zone. And he goes after it. And that's going to be now out number 2 as Corey Kluber building up that confidence now here again. Stott now here up to bat pitch. We'll see, or up to bat here. We'll see what he can do. 0-2 pitch. That's going to be hit to Dolbeck. Dolbeck's going to tag out first, and that's going to end the inning here in the bottom half of the fourth. Still a 3-run game for the Red Sox as we move on now to the bottom half of the fifth. See Morris Phillies here, as we'll see Turner will lead off here. 1 for 2 for Turner as he gets the pitch. And that's going to get hit over to left field. That's going to go up there. That's going to hit off the wall. And now Yoshida's going to have to go chase it down here. Yoshida, come on, you got to throw it in there, buddy. As they throw this one in here quickly. And now Turner trying to go for the inside the parker. He's going to get there. And he's going to get it. His 6th home run of the season inside the park there on us. That is not what we need to do. What is Yoshida doing? As he just misplays that completely. And gives up inside the park there by Trey Turner. They're on the board now here again, now 4-2. Here in the bottom half of the fifth is Marsh here. Try to keep him, again, his bat cold as he grounds there to second, or grounds there to short, I should say. And that will, of course, be out number 1 there for the Phillies. As Marsh, like I said, his bat has been very quiet and very cold. And that's we got to try to continue keeping that the way to be. Harper up next. Harper, 0-2. He'll hit this one there. That's going to be a base hit there for him as he gets on board there on that 1-0 count. And now with 1 out here, Kyle Schwarber will be up next with 1 on. And, of course, we have runners in scoring position here, especially against Kyle Schwarber. That's not a good thing for you as a pitcher. As we'll see, Schwarber here hits this one here high, deep. It's back. It's going over the wall. It's a home run. Phillies on the board. They have now tied this game up now 4-apiece here at the Vault. Yes, this is not what we're looking for there, especially for Corey Kluber, who's been, like I said, red hot with us here late, especially with me pitching, using him as a pitcher. Kyle Schwarber did a great job there with runners in scoring position there. Launches one there over the left center wall. Look at that. Great job there. Read the pitch very well, and then just drills it and drives it out there for the home run. 432 feet deep there on that one. J.D. Romerto here trying to keep things going with 1 out. Tying the game up 4-all here. We'll see down out of all here. Try to get that one to first. Can't get to that one. And that's going to be another base runner there on board there for the Phillies here in the 5th. Alec now up to bat next. We'll see what he can do as the runner's going to take off here. Try to throw this one there, but cannot get there on time as it's going to be a stolen base there for the Phillies. 10th stolen base there for J.G. Romero. As now we'll try to see if we can keep him there at second. As we'll see another stolen base there, his 11th, as we let him go by again. So now we need to get serious here. Got to try to get the ground ball here or get a strikeout. As we'll see this one going out there. That's going to float out there, and that's going to be a nice catch there. So Hernandez now trying to throw this one in there. Off-target throw there to Wong, and the Phillies lead now 5-4 there after just not doing a good job there, especially that last stolen base there. We should have gotten him, but I don't know what is going on with Wong there behind the plate. As now Castellanos here pops this one here high and deep there to right field there. That's going to be a base. That's going to be a caught ball. And nice job there from Duvall getting the catch. That ends the inning. So now we go to the top half of the sixth with Justin Turner up to bat here. He's 0 for 2 for the day. We'll see what Turner can do in his at bat. He hits this one over there to short. And a nice play, a nice atom ball there to the shortstop, as that's now 1 away. As Dahlback will be up next. Dahlback having a pretty good game so far here today, 2 for 2. And we'll see what he can do here now in this pitch here as he drills this one here high, deep, and up and gone. Home run as Bobby Dahlback, baby, hits a home run there, a solo shot, his 5th of the season. He ties this up now 5-all here in the inning. Wow, what a play there from him. As the Red Sox getting back in this ball game here in Philly, as they're trying to take game 2 of this series. And look at this pitch here. Look at that. Bobby just knew he had every single stitch of that ball. There's no doubt in that one at all. 442 feet deep to left field. Home run for the Red Sox. As we get now to the continuing the inning here, as see how Royal here hits this one there. Royal trying to get an infield hit there, and he is going to do so. Nice job as he gets on board with 1 out. And they're going to say that is a base hit there for him. Hernandez will be up next. He's looking at 0-2 count, and they're trying to make a quick throw there to first, trying to get a Royal out. Still 1 out now for the Red Sox. As they get back in this ball game here now, we'll see Hernandez, and Hernandez there takes the pitch, and he is going to take a ball. It's now 1-2. So still in favor of the pitcher here, 1-2 count. See next throw here. They're going to throw over there to first and a Royal. What are you doing? You just cost us a run there. He gets thrown out there as he gets picked off there to first. And yeah, that one, I can't argue that one there. That's just a good throw. Good pickoff move there from Falter. We'll see how now 1-2 count here. That's going to be a little flare ball there to third baseman. He makes the catch, and that'll be it for the inning. Top half of the 7th here, still tied 5-all, as that's going to be a base hit, and the runner's going to try to come in here to score here for the Red Sox. Can they do so? Yes, they do, and a nice play there from Duvall, getting that extra base there. It is now 6-5 here in the top half of the 7th, as we'll see Brogdon here. He will come in, as you see his numbers there, 19 games so far this season. 3-1 for the year with a 20 innings of work with a 3.60 ERA. Of all things, Rafael Devers is up to bat next here. We'll see what he can do with a 1-1 count with 2 out and 1 on. And Devers here hits this one there. That's going to be a base hit. Nice job. And the runner at third is going to stay. He's not going to try to go advance to home. Nice hit there from Devers. Turner's up next. He's 0 for 3 here for the day. We'll see what he can try to do now here on this first pitch here in that bat. And that's going to be a base hit there to right. Runner's going to come in to score. It's now 7-5 here in the 7th. Great job for the Red Sox to really get a rally going here with 2 away. And to take a look here back in the 6th inning. This is Bobby Dahlback who launched this one, and that was just a beautiful moonshot going over there to left field. Let's see what he can do this time around with 2 on and 2 out. He's looking at an 0-2 count, so 2s are wild. And there's the pitch. He unfortunately gets underneath this one just a little too much, and that's just going to be a deep fly ball out, leaving 2 stranded. Red Sox do put a little bit of a dent in this one here. It's 7-5 as we go down to the bottom half of the 9th. And, of course, Trey Turner, who had that in the park home run earlier, he's going to be meeting up with our closer here, Jansen. And Jansen, there you see 9 games so far this season, and he's had 5 saves and 7 opportunities now for him. And see the pitch here, that's going to be a floater out there to shallow center field. Oh, Yoshida misses the play, and now we got to try to throw it in here, and we do. And that's going to be a nice double there for Trey Turner. Talk about the man that's been on fire right now in this series. He's just been doing a great job putting up some numbers here as we see a pop-up here for Arroyo. He calls everyone off on this one and gets it himself, and that is going to be out number 1 here in the bottom half of the 9th. So Marsh pops out there, and of course Jansen trying to make sure he can get this save. As we'll see, Bryce Harper, of course, be up next here. 2 for 9 so far in this series against Harper. Harper, 351 when runners in a scoring position. Jansen here, pitch this one up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. That means that runner's going to come around to score here. And yeah, that is definitely, I see why they show that number, that stat there, because yeah, he is going to bring in a run. 1 run now separates between the two teams here, 7-6 here in the bottom half of the 9th. We don't want to go to extra innings like we did in game 1. We're going to try to avoid that here. Kyle Schwarber here swings and misses there. That is going to be strikeout number 2, as there's now 2 away here, and Jansen now just 1 out away from wrapping this up, and of course getting 6th save of the season. As JT Romero up next here, and of course there you see the Philly crowd trying to get behind him here as he's looking at an 0-1 pitch here. And the pitch, and this one's going to get hit there. That's going to go high and deep. Can Ramirez get there? No, he cannot. That's going to bounce off the out-of-town scoreboard here. Runner's going to come around to score, and that's going to tie this game up now 7-all. A blown save now here for Jansen, as this is not like him at all. And now the Red Sox here try to get out of this inning here. That runner at second, the base hit, that could potentially win the ball game here for the Red Sox, or I should say for the Phillies here. This is going to get popped up here. That's going to be deep. Hernandez gets there on time, makes the sliding catch, and that's going to be it. As we go down to the 10th inning here, as Soto here up to bat, or up to pitch here now, and Dahlbeck's up to bat here, 3 for 4. As we got a runner on second, can't advance the runner. Dahlbeck's going to try to get the first, and he does with that base hit. Nice job, as the second play, shortstop just could not make a good play on that. So now we'll see Arroyo up next here. Arroyo finds a gap out there, out to right center field. Base hit. Runner should come around to score. And it's going to be a 2 RBI double there for him, as the Red Sox lead this one 9-7 here in the top half of the 10th with no outs. So we still can get things going here if we can just get some outs now, or get some at-bats here and get some runners on board. We can really run with this here in this extra inning of a game. Andrew Vasquez will be up next to pitch here for the Phillies, as he's got 6 games underneath his belt. He's 0 for 1 for the season. And Vasquez now has a runner on second here. He's taking on Hernandez. Hernandez here hits this one there. Bat gets past the shortstop. Runner from second is going to come around to score. And it's going to make it now a 10-7 ball game. As you see, Hernandez thinking about going for second, but changed his mind otherwise. And he's going to stay on board here with nobody out. As Wong will be up next. Wong, tough day for him, 0 for 4. And we'll see the pitch here, and this one is going to be lifted up there to out to center field. That's going to be an out, and that's going to be out number 1 for the Red Sox here in the top half of the 10th. So now with a runner on board here, we got our big bats coming up here next. We got Yoshida leading us off, and of course we'll have Rough Snyder as well as Duvall coming up here if we can go that deep. We'll see what we're going to try to do here, as Yoshida here up to bat, 2 for 5 for the day. And Yoshida, great hit there from him out to left center field. That's going to go all the way back to the 387 sign there. And that is going to bring in a run there. Nice job there, getting that RBI double. Red Sox lead this one 11-7. So now Refsnyder up to bat next here, 1 for 2, or 3 for 5 for the day, but 1 for 2 at this account. As we'll see this one popped up there. That's going to be out number 2. And Refsnyder tried to do his best there to help the lead runner to advance, but he's going to have to stay there at second. So 3-run lead here for the Reds, or 4-run lead, I should say, for the Red Sox. We'll see what Adam Duvall can do here. Bat number 3 here. Not such good numbers right now when it comes to runners in scoring position here, but things can change here. As you see a pitch here, and this is going to be drilled. It's going to go back. It's going to go deep. It's going to hit off the wall out there near the 387 sign again. That's going to be another double there for the Red Sox, and they put another run on the board here. making it a 12-7 ball game here in the top half of the 10th as we see our former closer, Craig Kimbrell. And there you see his numbers so far this season. 4 games with 0-1 so far this season. He's pitched in 5 innings, and he has a 6-to-1 strikeout walk ratio this season. As we'll see, pitch here, and this is going to be lifted out there to left field. That should be easy play for the final out of the inning. And the Red Sox do some big damage there. Great job there rallying there in the 10th inning. We'll stay in the 10th inning, but we'll be in the bottom half as Nick Castellanos will be up next here. And we'll see what we can do here with him. With Cal Jansen now, he's instead of going for the save, of course, he blew in the save. He's now trying to go for the win, as we'll see a pop up there to Dahlback. And a nice job there keeping the runner at second with now 1 out here for the Phillies. As the Phillies now get to their 8th batter, that'll be Hall. And, of course, Jansen getting a little tired here, but he says no, he wants to finish. And he does. Great job there. He finished that batter off as a strikeout. That's now 2 away here for the Red Sox. So now 1 out away from getting the victory here in Philly. Up by 5. Or I should say, up by 5 here. And this is a ground ball there to Arroyo. Arroyo throwing this one over the first, and that is going to be it for the Red Sox as they pick up the victory here on the road against Philly, as Philly now splits this one with us now 1 game apiece here today. Great victory there for us as we're able to bounce back and get the win. Nice job there. Christian Arroyo, 4 for 5. Big day there for him. 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Bobby Dahlback, 4 for 5, a home run, an RBI, and 3 runs scored as well. Ref Snyder, 3 for 6, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and a run. And of course, Yoshida doing a good job there. So our back half of our lineup did a great job here in this game today. 3 for 5 for him as well, as he goes. He has a double, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. Trey Turner, of course, a great game for him. Perfect day there for him. He, of course, he had that in the park home run, but he was 5 for 5 with a double, an RBI, and 3 runs scored. Roberto was for JT Roberto was 4 for 5 in the game. So I mean, the Phillies cannot be upset at all. I mean, I know they want to pick up that win, but individually wise, those guys did a great job with the bat and did a great job there of causing problems for our pitchers here and jacking up our ERA there some. So yeah, but yeah, 12 runs, 20 hits for Boston and no errors. Philly, 7 runs, 16 hits, and 1 error. That's too many people being stranded there, in my opinion, for the Red Sox. That I wish that'd be a stat they would show here in the game. That's something that San Diego Studios, hey, let's get onto that. Let's see how many, I want to see how many guys I'm leaving stranded per game there. Each game I play. But yeah, overall, it was just a great performance for our guys there, especially towards the end. Especially the back half did a great job there. And of course, Devers doesn't do the greatest there in the lineup when against the righties. I think that's what it was. He has the lefties. I think it's lefties that he has problems with. But yeah, we did our great. We did what we could do, and it turned out to be really good. And we did a great job there of causing some problems there for them. Of course, we like to win it in the 9 innings, but hey, we had to force to go to overtime. Of course, Jansen redeemed himself as he did get the win. I'm sure he was trying to get that save, but unfortunately that it wasn't the case. But yeah, as we take a look here, Chris Sale's of course going to be in that 3rd and final game, and today's matchup here with I believe with the Phillies. As you see his numbers there, like I said, been pitching really good with him. You can tell there is some kind of regression with him. He is up there in age. He's been in the league for a while now. He's been with a lot of different teams. But you see Taijuan and Walker, up a guy there. Of course, he was with Seattle there start off his career, and now at the age of 30, wow, I can't believe he's that old already. The righty there from Louisiana, 6'4", 235 pounds. B potential, 79 overall. He's been pitching pretty well there for the Phillies here as of late. We make some changes here on our roster. We end up going to call up We ended up calling Trevor Story to help us out because he's been struggling a little bit at AAA, but I think it's time. I said that we were going to have him go down there for a month regardless if he was struggling or not, just to see what's going on, and then maybe that month have him come back to the major league team. But we had to do so because of all the injuries that we've been having. So brought Trevor Story back. He's playing third base here today, giving what's the name some time off. Dever some time off there in the lineup. So there you see, nice solo shot there from Dahlback. So nice job seeing that, especially against off of Walker. There you see we're down, or we're up. We're up by 3. Philly looks like they're they scored the first inning here, but now that momentum or whatever they had there, it's kind of going away. And of course, Chris Sale's doing a great job here. I just want Chris Sale to just be able to stop Schwarber, Turner, and who was the other one? Marsh. I wanted him to be able to strike, really do a good job there slowing him down. Oh, nice job there. 2-run shot from Turner, who puts us now at 6-1. So great job there from the bats. And of course, JD Romero is another one that I would love for us to be able to kind of slow down and just kind of put a cap on him in this series there with them. But there you see, we're still got a good lead here, doing a good job. So far, looking pretty good. I think Chris has this one pretty much in the bag here for us. If we can just get him out the first 7, or at least first 6, and then put our relievers in and kind of close the door there on this one. So far, we're not really leaving too many people stranded. Everybody that's scored a run, everybody that's everybody that's hitting is going to score a run so far. So, which is nice. It's good. 6 runs, 6 hits right now at this point. Philly right now 1 run, 3. Oh wow, they've been the reason why if they lose this game is because of the errors, because so far they've had 4 going on for them right now. But yeah, Chris Sales look like he's pretty good here. Still got pretty good energy, and things are going his way here as he's now going to the 9th inning here. So we could be looking at a complete game here for him. As Dominguez now there, Dominguez now pitching there for the Phillies and trying to get our guys out. Oh, nice job there, Turner again. That's a second home run now for Turner here in this game here today. Wow, nice job there. Put a monster hit there. So, and now we're leading now by 7, and we win this one 8-1. Is your final. Great job. As Trevor Story to the RBI, or 2 RBIs. A double there for him. Of course, Bobby Dahlback had 2 doubles. Dahlback had a home run, and Justin Turner had 2 home runs in this game. He goes 2 for 5 in the ball game with 4 RBIs. Nice game for him. Dahlback 3 for 4 in the game. He had 2 RBIs, a walk, and a strikeout, and 2 runs scored. And then take a look at your numbers there for a great game there. Great complete game for us. As you see, 9 innings of work, 5 hits there for Chris Sales, as he does a great job there of getting a complete game. Of course, Marsh 0 for 4. We kept him quiet, as well as Turner. Look at that, and Schwarber. Wow, 0 for 4 for Turner and 0 for 3 for Schwarber. So nice job as that 3, 4, 5, or that I should say. Or maybe 2, 3, 4, whatever it is right there. We did a great job there keeping it quiet. Of course, we got Walker to leave. He only had 5 innings of work. He ended up getting the loss there. So there you see some of the injuries there. Like I said, we've been really getting a lot of injuries, both in the major league and more so in the minor leagues there. Hopefully that will kind of be put to a stop here soon. But now we get to the next game here. It's with Atlanta. And there you see Atlanta wins the opener. This one, they get that nice run there in the 3rd inning. They win this one 1-0. And again, if you guys want to see that video, just click on the link down below for that game, and it'll be down there for you guys. So definitely go check it out here on the channel when you can, and find out how that game turned out to be. But there you see, we got 12 hits, no runs. We left too many people stranded there. We just gave up We're getting guys on board there, but just getting probably into too many double plays, because that's been the thing as of late here for us. But there you see Ronald Acuna, 1 for 3 of the day. Michael Harris the second. He is on fire right now. His last couple of games, he's been red hot. So that's something in game 2 here that we're gonna have to look out for here. As Harris there had a home solo shot there for him. He also had a double in the game. Ozzy Albies as well had a double in that game. Of course, Harris did get caught stealing, along with Ronald Acuna. So Sakura there, you see his numbers there: 25 years of age, 6'5", 225 pounds, from Canada. The righty, is a youngster, been in the league for 4 years now. Has potential with a 79 overall. We'll be pitching against him today. He's one of those young and up-and-coming pitchers that's kind of Atlanta seemed like they're having a little bit of a renaissance with this young man. Of course, a couple others as well. There you see 0.4 ERA for them, and they'll try to see if they can get something going here with him in today's game. Try to see if they can wrap this one up and sweep us up out of SunTrust there in Atlanta. As Garrett Whitlock will be on the hill today. There you see 7 games he's been in so far. He is 3-2 for the season, 49 innings of work, as well as giving up 37 hits, 13 runs, all 13 earned, 4 home runs, 8 walks, and of course 51 strikeouts. He has a 2.39 ERA. His whip is at 0.92 as well, and of course his WAR just a little above 1.5 there for him in this one. So we'll see what we can try to do in game 2. We're in Atlanta. Like I said, you guys can watch game 1. The link is down below in the description. Definitely go check it out. It was a game 1. Pretty interesting game there. Like I said, we left a lot of guys stranded. You'll see why in that matchup there. But we'll go ahead and we'll get into this one here today, as we're trying to see if we can try to help out the Phillies with a win here against Atlanta. And of course, we want to try to make sure we don't get swept out here in Atlanta. As we go to the top half of the first with 2 out, and Turner on board here. And of course, Turner had a great game there against the Phillies there, that last game, hitting 2 home runs. And of course, we'll see if he can try to do that here today in this Atlanta series, as he hits a nice single there. There's now 2 on with 2 out. Reese McGuire up next. He's hitting .333 now for the season, and he's looking to try to see if he can advance this one past the infield, and of course bring his brothers here back home, as he'll hit a base hit up the middle. That's going to be a nice run coming in here to score, and the Red Sox lead us now 2-0 here in the top half of the first. As nice hit there from McGuire, getting things to go. As now Royal now up next here. He is still hitting a little over 400 right now for the season. That's going to be a dribble down the third base line there. Can he get this one down there? Yes, the throw is good. And that's a nice job there from the infield there on making that play. Rafael Devers up next, up to bat here. 1 out with bases loaded here in the top half of the second. He's looking at an 0-1 count as he hits this one here high and deep. This one's going to go back out to center field, out to that bullpen, and that ball is gone. He hits that one in the Atlanta Braves bullpen with a grand slam of a home run there. 4-13 that one goes. He's now has 18 home runs for the season, and the Red Sox definitely on the board here now. They lead this one now 6-0 here early on, as we see a beautiful grand slam from our big boy here. Nice job there from Devers, putting up the bat here and putting the ball on that, putting that bat on that ball and having that one sail right out of the ballpark. Beautiful shot there. As Sakura now here, he is going to have to go. So Sora is going to have to go. He is not liking his start here today, and neither, and he should not. That was just a really bad go for him. So now, Red Sox, we got to keep this pace up going. We got to keep hitting very well and continue doing what we're doing. As we see, Colin now comes in here for Atlanta, and let's see if we can keep this going. As that's going to be a base hit, knock. That's going to be a nice job there, as that one's going to put him on board with 1 out. So we can see if we can keep this train going Turner's up next. As you'll see here, 0-1 count here on Turner. Turner here now hits this one up there. That's going to go out to left field, and that's going to be out number 2 for the Red Sox. As the Sox now looking down at 2 outs with 1 on. And Atlanta would love for this second inning to end, as they got a big mountain to climb up here. McGuire's up next, and we see him hit a single earlier. We'll see what he can try to do now here with 1 on and 2 out. And he hits this one over the shortstop, and a nice play there from the shortstop, as he will, of course, line out there on that one. As Matt Olson will be up next here, bottom half of the second. As we'll see the bottom half here, we'll see the 4, 5, and 6 hitters now for Atlanta come up. 0-2 count. This is going to be a swing and a miss there on Olson, and he's going to have to go back to the dugout to him by himself, thinking what he did wrong on that at bat. As we'll see, Riley will be up next. See a 1-2 count here for Riley, as he grounds the ball there to first base, and that's going to be out there. That's going to be out number 2 for Atlanta. As we'll see, Ozuna now be up next. We'll see what he can try to do. As of course, base is empty with 2 out. 267 average for him, and we'll see Whitlock here calls everybody off, gets his quick pop up here. That's no problem there, and that ends the bottom half of the second. Red Sox did a great job there, the top half of the second. Let's see what they can do now here on the top half of the third. 1 out with 1 on. Hernandez up to bat, and looks like we're really getting to this pitcher here. His energy is getting kind of low there. Ground ball there to third. They can't get the lead runner out, but they can't turn the double play either. And so that's going to leave 2 runners on board here now with 1 out. And you see the third baseman just kind of kicking himself there, as he could not turn that double play on the right terms there. We'll see Tapia up next, and Tapia here hits this one there. That's going to drop down for a base hit, and the runners are all going to stay in place here. It looks like the Red Sox are setting themselves up for another grand slam, as we'll see the next batter coming up to bat here for them, and that'll be Verdugo up next. Verdugo, 1 for 2 for the day here for him. He's got a good at bat here coming up here. That's going to be a ground ball. That's going to try to turn for 2, and they cannot, as that's going to be bringing the first baseman off the bag there. Runner will come in to score. That'll be an RBI single there for Verdugo, as now there's runners on the corners here for the Red Sox, as they try to turn that double play there. Look at this. Good throw, or not so good throw. Good, exchange there at second, but then the throw over to first, not so kindly there. As we see now, Rafael Devers just says, you know what, I'm going to go deep again. I like the view that I had. That ball go launched again. This one is a 3-run shot. It makes it now 10-0 here for the Red Sox, as the Red Sox are trying to avoid the quick sweep here in this 2-game series. Nice job there for Rafael Devers, as he puts up another home run on the board and puts 3 more runs on the board for the Red Sox here in the bottom half of the third. Look at this. This is just a beautiful shot there, as he just says, yeah, I want to go on another round trip here. Give me another tour of the stadium, as he goes 433 feet deep there to center field, as Jesse Chavez will be up here, and we'll see what Chavez can do now here, as we're really getting into that bullpen and seeing what's in there. 12 games so far Chavez has been in. We'll see if he can now kind of stop the homicide here that we're seeing from this pitching, as now Duvall hits a home run out to left field, and that ball's up and it is gone. Home run for the Boston Red Sox. It's now 11-0 here. Duvall hitting his 7th home run this season, going 409 feet deep, this time to left field. And they're putting an exclamation point on this one. They want to make sure that Atlanta understands that they're walking out of here with this win, as we're just now, our bats are just really coming together here. Little funky little bat flip there from a little attitude there from Duvall. He knew he had every piece of that ball, and that ball goes launched right out of the ballpark there. 11-0 as we go down top half of the fourth, As Yoshida will be up next here. He's singled and had a run already here in today's game. 1 out and 1 on here for the Boston Red Sox. As you see the pitch here, this one's going to be grounded there. Hit out to center field, base hit, and that's going to put 2 runners now on board. As Red Sox lead this one 11-0. Nice hit there from Yoshida. As we'll see, Hernandez will be up next. And Hernandez, 2 runners on board with 1 out. And he's going to hit one there. That's going to drop. And, oh, the left fielder makes a bad play there. He overplays it. And now that's going to put a runner on board there at first. Now bases are loaded again here for the Red Sox. And we already see what they can do when bases are loaded. Rafael Tapia now up to bat here. He's 3 for 3 for the day with all of them being singles. We'll see what he can try to do here. Of course, he can easily slap one through the infield here as he tries there on this one there. But they're trying to turn the double play there. They get 1, and they cannot get 2. But a run will come in to score, making it now 12-0 here for the Red Sox. As Red Sox Nation should be loving this one here today, as we'll see a nice, decent throw there to second, but Tapia just too quick for them as he runs down the first base line. Of course, throw off target there to their first baseman. As now Verdugo's up next with 2 out. 0-1 count here, the pitch, and this one's going to get lofted out there to center field, and this is going to be tracked down. And a nice job there from the center fielder finding this one there. That will end the inning. So nice inning there for the Red Sox as they try to keep things going, and they do so, making it now 12-0. As now we'll see Justin Turner up to bat here in the 5th inning. 2 away. Turner trying to keep this at bat, or this inning alive here for the Red Sox, trying to tack on some more runs here. Why not? It's been some good hitting here for the Red Sox here, as they just Atlanta's pitching bullpen has just been throwing up meatballs here to them, as the Chavez here still out there pitching. Gives up another base hit. McGuire will be up next, and McGuire hits one up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit for him as he's on board. And a nice job there, putting 2 runners on board here with 2 out. So nice inning so far here for the Red Sox as they're trying to keep it rolling. As Arroyo will be up next. He's got an 0-1 count. He's 1 for 3 for the day here today. As he slaps this one there past the infield there. That's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to come in to score. And it's going to make it now a 13-0 ball game with runners now on the 1st and 3rd. Great hit there by Arroyo. And the fans here in Atlanta are not liking what they are seeing here against their hometown team. And at some point here, I wouldn't be surprised as, Chavez gets pulled out. And now Joe Jimenez now pitching here. 11 games he's been in so far here. He's pitched 11 2/3 innings of work. He's 1-1 for the season, with a 3.09 average, and of course there you see a strikeout walk, 11-11 there for him. As we'll see what he can do against Yoshida. Yoshida 2 for 3 for the day here for him as he's looking at an 0-2 pitch, and that was going to be up the middle. Base hit, runner's going to come in and score. It's now 14-0 here at SunTrust as the Red Sox putting a beating on these Braves. And the Braves they don't know what to do. Hernandez will be up next here, 1 for 3. Red Sox, of course, trying to keep this inning alive here with 2 outs. Let's see if Hernandez can do so. And, beware of the announcer's curse there as you see a ground ball there to first, and that'll end this one. As a couple runs come across there. 2 runs actually come across there, making it now 14-0. As we now advance to the next at-bat here for Atlanta. We're in the bottom half of the 5th, and Riley will lead off here for them as he hits a base hit. Nice job there past the infield. And Atlanta trying their best to get something going here. Could this be the inning they can avoid being goose-egged here? We'll see. As Ozuna here now up to bat, he's 0 for 1. He's looking at an 0-2 count there. Ground ball. Try to get the double play here. They get 1. Can they pull 2? Yes, they do. They get the double play. Nice job. And that's a 4-6-3 double play. Put that on your scorecard there, ladies and gentlemen. And that's 2 away. As Travis Darnaro now coming up to bat here. We'll see what big Travis can do. as he's looking at a 2-2 count. He's 0 for 1 now today. And the pitch. And he'll swing and miss there, and that's going to be a strike 3. And the Red Sox do a great job there getting that double play, and of course getting the strikeout there to end the inning. As Grissom now here, Vaughn Grissom here come up to bat here to lead off here for the Braves. Bottom of the 7th, he's looking at a 2-1 count. So he's got a nice hitter's count here. Ground ball there to Arroyo. Arroyo trying to turn, makes the play to first and gets the ground ball. Nice job there on that ground ball out there for the Red Sox. It's now 1 out. So now, Ronald Acuna Jr., we have not seen too much of him here in today's game. He's 3 for 5 here in this series so far today, in these 2 games. And see a pop-up here. This is going to be a floater out to shallow center field. Tapia's there, and he makes the catch. Nice play. That's now 2 away here for Atlanta. As Matt Olson will be up next. He's 0 for 2, and he's looking at an 0-2 count. Oh, he's going to get caught on that sinker looking, as he is frustrated like no other. And the Red Sox get out of the inning there. Nice job. As we go to the top half of the 8th here, bases are loaded here for Tapia. 3 for 5 so far for him. We'll see what he can do as he'll take a pitch there. And that's going to be the first strike. So Tapia trying to keep this inning alive here. Wants to avoid the double play with nobody out, especially here. He can really get things going here for themselves as he pops this one here high and deep. Is it deep enough for the runner to tag up? No, they're going to leave the runner at third. And that's going to be the first out here for Joe Jimenez here in the top half of the 8th. Braves are trying to do their best to make sure they don't have another big inning here and give up some big runs here to the Red Sox, as we'll see a dribbler there to second base. Throw that one to first, and that's going to still bring in a run now, as a run will come in to score, making it now 15-0. As Dylan Lee now will come out here to, again, a new pitcher here for the Braves. I think this is either the 5th or 6th pitcher now they brought out here today. And there you see, 20 innings of work, 17 games he's been in so far. He's taking on, of course, Devers here. This will be a good time here now for him to really step up things and get out of this inning here quickly now for the crew, for the rest of the Braves here now. It's 2 on, 2 out. Devers here pops or grounds this one there to first, and that's going to be easy play there for the first baseman. And he tags first, and that'll end the inning. Nice job there from Olsen making the play. Go to the bottom half of the 8th. Red Sox here now playing some defense. And they're going to bring out Jansen. Of course, Jansen not really eligible for the. He could get a 2-out. What do you call a 2-out or 2-inning save here? But he's not. Of course, last time he came out here and tried to get a save there against Philly, and it did not turn out too good there for him. But he did pick up the win there against Philly here. We've seen early on in this video. But we'll see. Now Zuna here now with 1 out on board. And he's got he's up to bat here with nobody on board and 0-2 count. We'll see the pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss there. That's going to be strike number 3, and that's going to be out number 2. As Jansen getting this inning out here quickly. As Travis now back out here again. He struck out twice already here in today's game. He's 0 for 5 in the series. And now we're trying to see if we can get him and go 0 for 6 now for the series here. If we can get this quick out. As we'll see a pop-up here, and it looks like that's what's going to happen here. He's going to go 0 for 6. Hernandez underneath this one there, and Hernandez getting the final out of the 8th, bottom of the 8th. As we now see Atlanta gets one more shot here to try to get a score on the board here, as they're right now looking at a goose egg. 15-0 here in the bottom half of the 9th. And we'll swing and a miss there for Arcelia, as he will swing and a miss there on that one. And that's going to make it now 1 for 3 now for him today here in this game, as Ozzie Albies will be next. Albies grounded out twice already here today. He's looking at an 0-2 day. He's looking at an 0-2 count now at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he will be sitting down again. And he can go ahead and take a shower. And see Michael Harris the second. Michael Harris the second. Surprisingly enough, I'm really surprised here. We've kind of really cooled him down here in today's game, as he gets a ground ball there to first. Duvall's going to tag out the bag at first, and that is going to be your ball game. As we're able to keep him quiet, and we walk out of here with a nice little goose egg and we split the series in half, 1 game apiece. We win this one 15-0. Congratulations there, Red Sox Nation, as we pull off a big victory there. Of course, most of that coming from that man right there, Rafael Devers. 2 for 6 for the ball game with 2 home runs and 7 RBIs. He just put a monster of a game. He had of course, the first one was a grand slam, and then the second one was a 3-run shot there for him, as he did a great job there for us at the plate. And that's what I like to see from our guy who's batting. He was batting third today here in that lineup here. So that's great to see. Atlanta, of course, not so good. We only gave up 2 hits there to Atlanta. They did error once. But there you see, no runs, 2 hits on 1 error. There for us, 15 runs, 22 hits, and no errors for the Boston Red Sox. I mean, we were just going at it there, especially in the 3rd inning. I loved it. That was a great inning there for us. I always say you got to have that one big inning so you really get things going here and kind of just force the other team to work harder. And that's what we did there in the 3rd inning. We got those 5. We already had 6 runs already going into the 3rd, and then we were like, put 5 more on there. We'll be good. And then, of course, we did more damage there in the 4th and the 5th, and then, of course, in the 8th, put the nice little cherry on top there with that run. So as we take a look here, like I said, you guys can watch both of those games. I believe we have both of those games online already. One of the games from the first game from the Phillies series, and of course the first game of the Atlanta series. You guys can watch it, even though you already know what the score is. You guys can watch the full entirety of it. I believe they're both CPU versus CPU. Actually, the Atlanta game might be me playing against them in that one there, but regardless, to say they're both good games there. I think you guys will really enjoy them. But coming up next, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to skip that series with the St. Louis series there. It's a home series there for us. We're going to skip that series, but I will go ahead and say that we will post those games up on the channel here for you guys in its entirety. So those will be up here in the next couple of days as well. You guys can check that out. And then, of course, the Seattle series we're going to skip as well. I don't know if I'm going to post those games. I might. But I think, but we're going to go ahead and skip those series, and we're going to go ahead and get into another interleague matchup, and that's against San Diego. We're going to head to Southern California in the next episode as we take on the Padres there for those games as well. So the Padres, we got 3 games against them in San Diego, and then we go up north for about 2 hours and head up to Los Angeles to take on the Angels in that as well. So that'll be coming up in the next episode. And of course, then ran off the month there. We also have a video for you guys as well for the AA team. We're going to check out the AA team, so stay tuned for that. I believe that'll be the next video for sure that will be out for you guys after this one. No, it actually won't be. Looking at my notes here, but yeah, we'll have a farm report with the AA team. We'll check out the Portland Sea Dogs. We'll see how they're all doing. We'll be doing like a rotor show kind of episode with Tyler McDougan with him. Right now, he's having a really tough time. He's ice cold right now. So we're going to try to see if we can heat him up in that 6-game series there with the Yankees AA team, which is the Patriots. So that'll be actually the next video. And then later on, you guys will see the Seattle or the St. Louis series. I don't know about the Seattle series. Maybe I might post something about that but chances are probably not. But yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for more. We've got plenty of more Red Sox stuff going on right now. I'm actually several weeks ahead, so I don't want to give away. I'll try my best not to give away too much. I'm several episodes ahead already as of recording this right now. But yeah, stay tuned for that and more here on the channel. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Red Sox Nation, we're doing it. We're getting closer and closer, and like I said, we're going to be speeding up here even more so because we got the draft coming up here very soon, and of course we got some big games. We got some Yankees games coming up here too that I want to play for you guys as well. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here on ESGNet. And of course, go over to our main channel or to our second channel there. We got great road show stuff going on right now with some roadshow characters that we've created over there, as well as other great content of other sports as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. As always, keep yourselves healthy. Go Red Sox Nation. I'll see you guys next time.